what if they could find them all in one spot?
Welcome to this week's episode of the Angry Geek Show. I'm your host, Louis Perry. This is Jeremy Courtney. Our special guest, part one, the one and only Bobby Ocean. Bobby, thank you for being on.
Thank you for having me.
And,
I love his pants.
what the hell are you wearing?
Well,
Be careful
I'm
with the
sorry.
toys.
I'm sorry
What are you
about the
doing?
coat. The coat's got drywall dust on it because I've been working.
Did you
all
like
week.
just wake up? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I did. I'm having a lazy day. This is a me day.
Should have seen me walking with a bowl of cereal and everything.
Yeah.
The boys saw you pull up and said, "Yeah, Bobby's here. Well, let him in. He's in his car." So you just got off the road.
Yes. Big long tour down in the Midwest and down south here. I was in Bristol, Tennessee. Left Thursday night, rolled into town Friday. Packed house, 1,100 people. Got to wrestle against the BTW champion Flex Armstrong and Buff Bagwell.
No kidding.
That was interesting.
Yeah, he called me up when he got back, and he goes, "I was hanging out with the Nate."
Yeah, 2 days of partying with the Nature Boy. But it was cool. We were supposed to do a show Saturday, and we got snowed. It's funny. Us up here, we know what to do when it comes to snow, and
Oh, dude.
down there they shut everything down.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of places like they'll get like a dusting and like
Oh my God.
the whole town shuts down and you're just like, oh.
So we were in Bluefield, West Virginia next day. That was cool. Same thing, tag match. This time it's not Buff Bagwell, it's Kevin Nash.
Oh!
That's my twin.
Wow.
That's
Oh
my-
yeah.
that's my
yeah,
twin.
I almost when I first met you I was like, wow,
Did you ever see?
Can you believe it?
Did you see pictures of me with my long hair?
No.
He
Me and
looked
Nash.
just
Really?
like a guy with a mullet.
Think about it. If I shave my head down,
Was it a mullet?
Oh, it was
it was not a mullet. Not a mullet.
Kind of like the mullet I'm rocking right now.
No,
I've
it's not.
been too lazy
I'll
to
show
go
you. I'll
to
show you a
the
picture.
haircut.
Kevin Nash has always been one of my
Like
favorites.
Raiden here from Mortal Kombat?
No, it was purple. My hair used to be purple. It was black. You know, he's being foolish.
You
Absolutely.
should see me with a fro.
Oh hell yeah! I would totally rock a fro.
If we have the annual Angry
That'd be
Geeks,
badass.
if we do have our annual Angry Geeks Halloween party this year, we didn't have one last year. You're gonna come.
Do you throw house parties? Just not
You
special
should see
occasions?
Cody and Christian are down there on the tables. Like,
You haven't met Rose yet.
No.
No, so that'll answer
You
your
need to meet
question.
Rose.
Right? Yeah, you'll meet her today. That'll answer your question
Cool.
right away. So, what have you been reading this week?
me, I've been reading a lot. Batman. But I have to jump over to Marvel for a bit. Star Wars. Darth Vader, #1. Star Wars, 1 and 2, sorry. Both have 1 and 2 out. Princess Leia,
Which you can find at
#1.
Mr. X Comics.
Yes. Princess Leia, #1, came out this week. I haven't read that one yet. But Star Wars and Darth Vader, if you love the movies, this is filling in holes for you.
Really?
Like, totally. Darth Vader, this is, let's see, what time period? Well, Star Wars puts you right after the first movie, right before Empire. It's filling in what happened, how they got to Hoth and stuff. They haven't got into that part yet, but...
Well, how's the comic books going to go with, what was the novel that came out that filled in the gap between Empire and Return of the Jedi
That's
with Prince
not
Sizor?
canon.
Oh my God, are you crazy?
They-
Like Dash
they
Randall,
have-
that book was amazing. That's a
Disney-
Star Wars book you need to read.
Disney
This book is
has-
absolutely awesome. What was it called?
I don't know what they consider canon anymore, but...
But then you had Dark Empire fight by Dark Horse, which is awesome.
Dude, I love that, and I really
But
hope
I got
that's how...
goosebumps.
I hope
This
that's
is
how the new
goosebumps
movies
right now.
go.
I know, I do.
I hope that's how the new movies go, Dark Empire.
By
That
Dark
would be-
Empire.
That would be
and
awesome.
then you have Heirs to the Empire, the books by Timothy Zahn, which is incredible.
But they've stated, because the movies are now being made and all this stuff, nothing's canon. Except for the new Marvel books are canon.
According to Marvel.
Well, no, the movies are all canon. I'm not sure what...
Well, Marvel had the
older-
rights to the movies. If you remember right back in the 70s, Star Wars
Well,
was
now they own it all.
Why wouldn't they? Because Star Wars owns is Disney.
I love it. rules. I'm not a Marvel comic fan, mind you, but like they're rocking it with Star Wars. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I did hear good things about it. Mr. X, of course, wants us to push the Star Wars books. You can get them through Mr. X online, eBay, and pretty soon the store is opening. We're going out to Denver. We're being flown out to Denver.
Wow.
Colorado.
Yeah, we're going out to Denver. If you can go and hang out with Nate, we're going to go hang out with Mr. X himself.
Good.
Richard Zerga. We're going to hang out with PJ Souls from Halloween. Stripes. Rob Zombie's...
See, this is stuff we should have written down
yes,
on
the
teleprompter because I can't remember my name, and I'm sitting there. I know
the
who's
Devil's
going to be
Rejects.
there. What are the people?
Oh, okay.
And Halloween, I believe. The first Halloween, the original Halloween. We're going to be talking exclusively with her. We don't interview anybody, as you know. We just bullshit with everybody.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
God love it.
Yeah, I've been reading... Well, thank you. I've been reading Deathstroke. Deathstroke is friggin' phenomenal.
Number 5 just came out.
I know. I love how...
Good stuff.
I loved how...
Batman.
I know. I know. The ending when Harley Quinn's just sitting there looking at Batman and Batman's just saying, Slade, what the hell are you doing here? And Slade... And
good stuff.
with Deathstroke
Good
being
stuff.
young now, which is really cool. I like how they... At first, when I was reading it and how they were jumping back and forth, he kind of like... lost his memory. He had this thing, and he was jumping back and forth. Where was it a dream, or was he really remembering something? That was kind of put me off a little bit.
Trivial. That would be not trivia, because trivia would be like, hey, this is trivia. No, that was trivial. It was tedious to get through.
It was.
Though the art and everything kept me,
phenomenal.
and as tedious as it was, I still enjoyed it.
And of course, I got my Green Arrow. I absolutely love that. They brought in Diggle. They brought in.
Going on. I don't know anything about that book.
Oh, you gotta read it. If you want to jump on point, go to your local LCS, get the Green Arrow, and get Aquaman, of course.
Because of the Facebook page I run, I get all these questions all the time. Hey, what do you think of this book? What do you think of this? Hey, what do you think?
Watch the show. You'll learn.
I sit there and I go. They ask me about books that yeah, maybe I should know, like Giant Size X-Men #1. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't know what that's worth. I'm like, it's not really on my radar. I want Batman stuff. I'm like, I know what it is. It's the new team. It's like first appearances of like Storm, Nightcrawler, was Colossus in there? I don't know. There's like a whole,
that's how they brought Wolverine into the action.
Oh yeah, that was Wolverine's second full appearance.
Second full appearance, because of course it was the Hulk.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? The Incredible Hulk. His 2 most valuable books right now
have nothing
to do with the Hulk. Really?
Not at all. Rocket Raccoon. And what book are you thinking about?
I was going to say Wolverine first, then the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon.
Oh well, I have that one. Yay!
Yeah,
Waiting for the second movie to drop so I can go.
Hey, did you hear? You saw Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
What did you think? And then I'll tell you what I thought when we sat in the theater and how many people
wanted to punch him in the
rude.
mouth.
Oh, that was the movie.
That's it. I'm rude.
See, he disagreed with me.
No, he didn't. He liked it. It sounds like he liked it.
I only like that part.
See,
I
look
liked
at that. Look at that.
It was catchy.
It was great.
It's what I remember.
Yeah, see?
I don't remember. I mean, yeah, they had the raccoon was badass, with shooting shit all over the place, but, and who was the villain?
I can't remember.
All I can remember is Thanos, but
Thanos,
he wasn't the main villain.
It was not a memorable
I'm
movie.
not a Marvel guy, so I can't really...
I mean, Zoe Saldana, I remember her. But,
No, it's funny, too, with Marvel movies, except for Spider-Man, I can't tell if they're staying by the book, because I have no idea, which makes it even better for me seeing the movies, though.
We watched Guardians of the Galaxy, and it happened to be a week before Connecticut Comic-Con. I walked out of the theater. We watched the movie.
There's so many cons.
I know.
Could be a week before con.
We watched the movie, and everybody, oh my god, that was incredible. I'm like, I was bored out of my skull because when Groot and Rocket Raccoon weren't there, the movie was boring.
I almost had to walk out because of him. He's in there. Oh, can you believe
it was not a very memorable movie, and people are bitching. Oh my God, why wasn't it nominated for an Oscar? Because it wasn't the Dark Knight.
I understand.
Because it wasn't the Dark Knight. Because it wasn't
come
Superman
on.
the movie. That's why it wasn't nominated.
We're all gonna be critics of movies. I mean, what's that? Was the Last Airbender?
Oh,
When they made that movie, and everybody, I remember a friend of mine called in on the phone and said, "What the? I can cuss on here, right?"
Yeah.
Okay.
You already
no,
did.
damn it!
They said,
You can't friggin' cuss on our show. How many times have you been on our show?
I forgot. They said, "What the fuck is this shit?" Because they're like, "This is not." This is not the book that I read, and this and that. And I understand that because you want to be just like what you read.
And
you want to be brought to life. And I understand that perfectly.
That's exactly how I felt about Jonah Hex. I make a joke that I was gonna cry watching that movie. They took one of my favorite characters from when I was a kid.
That movie was funny.
The cowboy from Gotham City that many people don't know. Jonah Hex was all in Gotham City. He dealt with, Batman and time travel, and he dealt with Ra's al Ghul, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
With you
when I
just
watch that
mentioning
movie?
that, do you know about Joker's new origin?
On Gotham or
No,
the Suicide Squad movie?
No. In Batman, the book.
They
are working a new.
I'm kind of stuck right now in Endgame, so I don't want to be ruined. I'm still finishing.
I want to ruin that. I want to.
And I know right now with the Suicide Squad movie that we're going to talk about in a little bit. We were talking about it downstairs. What Harley Quinn and Deadshot. The Joker is going to be in that movie. And
Detective 474.
And can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's all happy and
shit. Jared Leto, who's playing the Joker, shaved his eyebrows for this role. He's going through some major transformation.
Everybody always says whoever takes on the role of the Joker messes with their head some. I mean, Nicholson even warned, what's his name before?
Keith Ledger.
Yeah, Ledger before he took on the role.
The only person that didn't was Cesar Romero. Because
he played a different Joker.
Correct. He didn't play this maniacal...
What happened in the 60s with Batman was kind of sad, but it's still part of his history. So
we embrace it. We embrace it today.
But before, when Joker first came on the scene, he was a murderer. His very first book, I want to say Batman #1, but I'm not positive if that's his first appearance.
No, I think it was
automatically
number 4.
He was killing people right away, and then the 60s, all of a sudden. 66 Batman turned the Joker into this goofy, messing around kind of guy, and it was weird.
Oh yeah,
very weird.
Yeah, the Joker.
That's the only reason Caesar made it, I think.
Probably because I remember when the '89 Batman came out, they interviewed Cesar Romero. They were, what the hell are you doing?
I was seeing if I was wearing my Cesar Romero underwear.
I'm not trying to see.
I got Cesar Romero Joker boxers.
Those
fantastic.
Lucky boxers?
Yeah. Oh, I only wear... My wife buys me all my underwear.
Anyhow, Cesar Romero... Caesar... Stop it!
Batman.
We can cuss on this show. We can't show nudity.
These ones actually, too.
Hey, we're going to take a quick break for Comic Book of the Week, because I got to get away from this guy for a second. We're going to take a quick break for Comic Book of the Week, and we will be back with Bobby Ocean and hopefully Andy Arnott from Bliss on Tap. I play the bad guy.
Actually, I have no idea.
Everybody, welcome back, and as we said, Bliss on Tap's very own Andy Arnott is here. Andy, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
This is your third time for being on the show.
Third time, yeah.
Your
second visual appearance.
This is your second time being in the Geek Lair.
Yes.
Yeah, but you've been on the show.
You shrank. Look at that.
happens.
Be careful with your back. Move forward a
You
little.
always
Move
put like
forward.
these people.
I know.
I don't want to ruin the
Trying to break wind in
wait,
this
the
room.
fine china here.
we had a guest on last week, and he's rocking back and forth, and all of a sudden we were on the other side of the geek layer, and we see
Superman.
the Superman cookie jar start going backwards.
Oh no.
It was Calvin. You know Calvin.
Yes.
All right, speaking of
Hi,
Calvin,
Calvin.
you were our guest
Yes.
at a
Yes.
comic book convention. Well, at a geek convention, and I felt bad because there
That
was
was a better way to put it.
there was no comics there. So I went out. I got you something because I felt bad.
You didn't have to give me.
Yeah, I got you. So hey, the last time you here, I gave you an action figure.
Yes. It's sitting
This
in my
is-
house.
I never
This is
get
for you?
anything.
Oh wow.
What do you mean you never get
I
it?
never get in.
I'm going to give you something right now.
Wow.
I'm going to give you something right now.
You gotta show us to the camera.
A Mr. X pen.
Oh man.
And
That's pretty
since
sweet.
you're here,
Yeah.
you owe Mr. X some comic books. Now I know it's a supplier.
No. Yeah, I actually talked to Mr. X. He's the ones that were pre-ordered are on their way. They'll be shipping today.
Did you sign him with an official Mr. X pen?
You know what? If I didn't use markers, maybe we can get an official Mr. X marker. You know, that'd be good.
Oh,
I
Bill,
could
he's
sign
calling
with
you I feel much bigger now.
Make sure to visit Mixture X Comics at 8810 Washington, I'm guessing Street, doesn't say. Thornton,
Then where are we going to go
Colorado.
when we go out to Colorado?
I don't know. We're going to go to Washington. Let's hope there's
No,
not
I know.
an street and
There's something
road.
I got to talk to you about something off camera
Sure.
that I know about that I really can't talk about, but you and I will talk.
That's cool. Yeah.
Because you probably can't remember.
I don't know what you're talking about, so it's hard to say.
But we'll talk about that when,
Yeah,
off,
sure,
off
yeah.
camera I want to.
Oh, it's so
Right
great
now
you
the
brought
person-
up something
It's
that our
my
viewers
seat.
can't understand.
Yeah, I know, absolutely.
We're gonna need to do a
that
deleted
editing,
scenes
that's gonna be
podcast
on,
or
yes.
something. Yeah.
Well, we do at the end of the year. I don't know if you've watched the end of the year episode with Jeremy Danton.
Well,
You
that's
hijacking
just
the
'cause
show.
We
Yeah,
run out
I
of
hijacked the
stuff
show
to
and
do,
I
and
should
we
do
get
that
really
again.
bored and lazy. And we don't
You know,
have to-
the last time, the last RPW event, Team Angry, we didn't go because it was snow. It was bad.
I was,
We're lazy.
I was,
No,
I was somewhere else.
Yeah, you were somewhere
I
else.
wasn't even there.
Will you stop? I'm trying to tell a story. In the post, it was asked on the Revival Pro Wrestling site, Facebook page.
RPW.
Angry Geeks Facebook page. Can we plug that?
Anyhow, one of the Revival Pro Wrestling fans had asked if we were going to be there. And I said, "Oh, this is during the day before the storm actually kicked in really bad."
me with the
And I was like, "Yes, we are going to be there. We're going to have fun." And they said, "Good, because I hope Bobby Ocean takes over your show again."
yes, you're me.
I said, "Screw you, buddy." Anyhow, there was big
That was
news
the only
Yeah.
episode I
this
liked.
week for I Played a Bad Guy.
There was, a couple of big news.
They're
Yeah.
doing a variant issue for issue number 6, the birthday Jeremy Courtney
Oh,
issue.
you know what, Jeremy? That's actually coming out in August, so there's
Did
no
you read
need
me
for
what
I
that.
thought it
So-
was in October.
I thought it was too when I first said, but
See,
me
he
and timing
deceived
don't
me.
seem to work out too well.
I was
As those who
deceived.
were looking for their copy on February 25th found out that it was actually a week later. Sorry. So yeah.
That could have been two because he thought he was supposed to be here last week.
That's right. Yeah, I was. Don't drive a DeLorean, folks. That's the. That's the.
At least don't bring it up to
Well-
88 miles per hour.
Yeah.
One of the things I want to bring up is a friend of ours, a friend of Team Angry. He watches the show. Friend of ours, Giles Hargrave,
Oh yeah, yeah,
in
yeah,
Australia.
yeah. Oh, he's from Australia. I
He's
didn't
from
even know that.
Australia.
Yeah.
He's from Australia. So
Yeah.
he happens to have an
Hey, mate.
Good job.
he happens to have an I Played a Bad Guy
Yep.
issue number 1,
9.8.
No.
9.6.
Oh, was it a 6? Oh, you couldn't get him a good one?
What?
I had to go all the way to Australia. I didn't give it.
Maybe
He
you
got
should
it
have
through his
sent it to me to
LCS.
press it.
As
What?
you should support your LCS.
Yes.
Support your LCS.
Yes.
Or Mr. X Comics.
Or Mr. X Comics.
If he is your LCS, even better.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even if your LCS is online. Sorry. Go ahead now.
It's the only issue.
It's the only one. Yeah, actually, he showed me on this. I couldn't get into the CGC website because I don't have a membership, but he did send me a screenshot showing that it's the only CGC.
Guys, pull that up
rated.
because we got it too.
Pull it up.
Look at that right there.
Did I do it?
That looks amazing.
No, you didn't do it. I'll do it.
Douche.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I was proud for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I was very proud
I
for you
was
guys.
happy to see that it was one of my friends that, like, I was like,
You're not his
Giles, way to
friend.
go. No,
You're-
Giles. Giles is one of my friends.
You don't even know him. He lives in Australia. He's probably an outline acquaintance.
I got
pretty
my
friendly. He's so mate.
first Captain Britain appearance from him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
pretty
guy?
cool, man.
That's the guy.
Giles, how come I don't have anything?
Because I traded him my first appearance of.
Oh, so you
Catwoman in
traded.
the
So he didn't give it to you. He traded.
Well,
That's different. That's a business
but
transaction.
listen how nice this Giles guy is.
Okay.
And Giles, I am going to give you so much props because, dude, I've never met a nicer person than you. We were supposed to be making.
What's that say for us?
Oh, hold on. Listen.
He feels slighted.
Yeah, I do too.
Hush.
You know what? We're gonna go out to eat
Batman's going
afterwards.
to kick your ass.
We're gonna go down to
Hush.
Nico's.
Fine.
You're not going.
That's
Oh,
okay. I
man.
have work to do.
What work? You live in a box.
James. I
James,
have to go see.
do you know how to get over there? Because I
No,
know
I don't even
he's going over
remember
to
the
Team Angry
address.
Jim. You know
He
Jim?
sent me the-
Jim Gagner?
yeah.
He's going over to his house. I don't
But
think he's
anyways, Giles, our trade.
My name's not Giles.
No,
I'm
our
that's Andy,
trade
that's
was
Bobby. That's Crystal
originally
behind the counter.
originally for a Batman Adventures number 12 Harley Quinn, which
Oh,
was
yeah,
off
yeah.
being CGC at the time.
I think one of it is in that
Because
box.
he's got a
Or that
for
box.
CGC.
Yeah.
So when it came back, though, he took away the deal because it came back as the lowest ever graded Batman Adventures.
Number 1.
12.
It was
No,
0.1.
12. Yeah.
No,
0.5.
2.5.
2.5. What happened? Did a dog chew it out?
Dude, you look
Super
at it,
dog
and
had
I
it,
can't see how they got. I figured it was going to be like a 5 or something.
Creases
I knew
or
it was going to be.
something?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
knew it was
yeah.
going to be low, but a 2.5
Damn.
was just like, and he was
That's
like,
piss
"Look,
on
man, I just couldn't see like having that in my collection."
No.
And we changed our deal, but because of that, he offered me a first appearance of the Reaper. I'm forgetting the Batman issue though. He's getting it signed by Neil Adams, and then
Oh,
sending
that
it to
Reaper.
me
Okay,
for
I thought
nothing.
you meant year 2.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
And I tried to argue with them. I was like, no. You know, I only
The
argue
signature
once.
alone is going to be...
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was like,
The signature
but,
alone
yeah,
is
I was
$20.
like,
Good
wow,
guy, man. Yeah,
real nice guy.
I was actually talking to Alex about that afterwards, and next time we're at a con where CGC is doing certification, or even if they have a booth.
Yeah, that's
we
why I
don't even
didn't bring
have
my
one.
number 3 here. I was waiting to have
Oh.
CGC around so
Yeah,
I
cool.
could get 6 series.
Witness signatures in there.
Yeah. I don't want that red label or anything.
We have a few copies that
Writing
we
on
didn't
my
even
book.
unpack from the publisher of number 1 just for an occasion like that.
We're going to have to get you one. You're
we
going to love
might
this book.
unseal it directly from the publisher for that.
Look at
so,
this guy.
yeah.
Hoarding
like a
his
tag.
own number 1s.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to get you a copy of this book.
Oh, if only they were worth something.
You know, the way if
Dude,
if Team Angry, if we keep it up, if Jeremy and I with the Angry Geeks with Team Angry,
and you
we
guys
keep it up.
writing
Yeah.
and
We
putting
keep
in
it up.
good
We're
book.
gonna put you guys as
That-
far way up the mountain as we can, especially with Mr.
I
XL.
appreciate it.
Listen,
Yeah.
Listen, he can't keep it in stock.
And I'm actually
No, yeah.
reading
He's
it.
been he doesn't like to do pre-sales, but he
It's not
pre-sold
like when
and
he
he's like,
shows me art. I'm
He,
like,
he
oh yeah,
did
that's
pre-sell.
nice.
He did
but
pre-sell
I don't
3, and I
like it.
actually had trouble getting my copies in, which is an issue that I had. So I did some scrambling last night and this morning, and I was able to get the 3 that he sold pre-sold taken care of. Got Alex to sign them. Alex couldn't be here because he's at mill number 5 in Lowell. He has a table, so you know, kids got to make money. I appreciate
And
that.
speaking of that, Alex, I'm buying one of those posters.
Which one?
Whatever one that I want. I'm looking at his website actually, and I was saving this for the show. Bliss on Tap,
Yeah.
Alex's website.
Yes.
Hot links from our website.
Oh, that's
as of
great.
today.
We'll have to make sure that we get you guys hooked up as well too.
Yeah. So
I
once
need
you
a
once
links
you go
page
there,
now. So.
yeah, once you go there, just click on that link. It's going to bring you right there.
Yeah, very cool, guys. Very cool. I appreciate that. So we'll hook you guys up on the I Play the Bad Guy page, and I'll talk to Brian about
Thank you.
the OT's page.
Thank you.
iPlaythebadguy.com, BlissOnTap.com, BlissOnTapPublishing.com.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break for K&S Toys of the Week. You know,
No,
K&S.
it's funny.
Yeah.
I picked up my.
Thank you, KNS, for our Toys of the Week. I am Bobby Ocean here in the Team Angry lair. This is like the Batcave.
Thank you. Thank you. We try. We try. You were talking about next cons.
Yeah. The next con that we're going to be at, since I actually remembered to note which cons I was going to be at this time, Massive Con is going to be the next one that we're going to be at. And that was largely in part due to Team Angry's postings about Massive Con that we decided we would actually...
You hear that, guys?
Yeah, that's very true. And so I
We
talked
did
to Alex.
something?
You did good.
we are. You hear that? We got you, somebody.
Yeah.
We were applying for a press pass on Monday.
Oh, it's a press pass. Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So hey, you
Awesome.
guys,
I know
Con.
Alex submitted the application, but I don't think he's heard back yet. So as long as there's tables available, we should be there. So
well, I'm sure there will be.
Yeah, and then
next con.
the next con, we're going to be attendees at the Kineticon. I think I don't think we got
Hey,
a
we're
table
gonna
for
be
that
there.
one.
We're
so.
going to be there. Mitch Halleck is a great friend of ours.
So-
Our logo's actually up on the Kineticon website.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I actually, with some of the boys at Larry's Comics in Worcester were talking. I mean, not Worcester. Sorry, Larry's Comics in Lowell. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like,
I had to drive through Worcester to get here. Sorry about that. Lowell, sunny Lowell, Massachusetts. So, anyways, yeah, we were talking
I
about
gotta stop by
maybe
there.
getting a room there.
He's the one that put out the
Yeah.
Phantom Comics. The
Phantom Variants. What?
Yeah.
I
I
talk
love-
to me if you do.
For real?
Yeah,
dude.
Well,
I need.
I'll see what I can
I
do
already
because
have-
they're hot.
I already,
but-
yeah.
Can you give me
I
Kevin
just
Nash's
want
autograph?
my own collection.
Everyone
I
else
have
is going
the
on
one
their own.
black and white and the colored one. I need the silk black and white and
Shoot
color.
me a
and I
message and
see
tell
the
me what
Deadpool
you.
ones come out.
Shoot me a message and I'll see what I
Took
can do.
over the
I
show.
shop there and I know the guy.
Fantastic.
I have trouble.
I just want.
I have trouble getting
no,
them.
I don't. I'm not sitting there. I need 20 of each.
Yeah.
I just want one of each. For
I will
myself,
when I
'cause
pop
they
in
are going hot
on
the
the Holy Day for
Yep.
Nerds Wednesday. I will absolutely check that out.
Fantastic. I don't think Silk or Deadpool's still in the drawing phase.
Okay,
Silk,
back on
I
track.
believe, comes out next month.
I think so. And then Bliss on Tap is going to be at San Diego Comic Con as well. I think I'm going to be there. It looks really good. I haven't officially gotten my pass yet, but I'm
Nice.
set up to be there. So yeah, so that'll be cool.
Maybe we should just go.
We-
New York, Boston,
We-
left coast, right coast. We're all
Are
over
you
the
at
place.
BCC?
Of course, you're going to be at
Yeah,
BCC.
Nice. See you there.
He's going to be
In there.
uh,
We're gonna get sick of you.
because of BCC. Bliss on Tap will be one of the very few that we will talk to while we were there.
I'm gonna talk to a lot of people.
Due to personal reasons, and we'll talk about that off show,
Okay.
off camera.
Yeah, sure.
We will. That's where we met.
We're not press.
Yeah.
I said off camera.
Yeah.
Oh, I am off.
Off camera, we'll talk about that.
I did.
Super secret show.
Yeah.
We're going to be at Conbust at Smith College.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
27th through the 29th, but probably the 28th. and 29th.
Northampton, Massachusetts.
Northampton, Massachusetts. We were invited to go out there just yesterday, so we accepted. We're going to go out there and hang out with everybody. Maybe Jeremy will get taken away from oogling some college girl.
You got to check out Local Burger when you go.
I would say something. I would say something,
Good
but I
tip.
would not want to offend Smith, and I don't want them to say, "No, you guys can't come."
No, so you're going to have to be at your best behavior while you're there. Your bestest.
It's an all-girls college.
Oh no.
It's okay. I live near an
Bobby's
all-girls
like, you know what?
college in
I'm not
South Hadley,
wrestling that
so,
weekend.
like-
I'm going to go with you guys.
Oh yeah, it's an all-girls college.
What is this?
But
What month is this?
March.
June. No,
March.
it's June.
It's March 27th and
What am I-
29th.
It's Mune.
What am I thinking?
Yeah, I am
What
wrestling
did
that
we
weekend.
get?
June is Massive Con.
Oh, massive fun. I'm sorry.
Massive,
The
yeah.
emails all blend in.
Yep, and
I
not
just
only
know
is
from,
Massive
like-
Con in June, but we're actually going to be pulling double duty
Yeah.
on the 26th. We're going to be at FanFest 5. Now, are you going to be there, sir?
Fantastic 5. Oh, Fantastic 5.
Or are you going to be
You
working?
might see me.
Oh, we see you. You know
No,
you're going to be
yes,
hanging
yes,
out with
yes,
us.
I will be there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Something hit me and.
Yeah, he's going to hit you in a
I
minute.
know.
It's gonna move.
All right, go ahead about FanFest.
no, I will be there. That's actually not the Hall of Fame, correct?
Hall of Fame's the night before.
Is it the night before?
I think
Or
so.
I thought it was the day of.
I gotta look at the
No,
schedule.
27th, the next
We-
day.
I gotta look at the schedule. We are
I'll
press.
be there for that. So I mean, Slick Wagner Brown's getting inducted. So
Yeah, we're going to be pressed that day. We're going to be walking around there with the cameras and everything. So of course, wherever we go and we see you, we're
I
going to
actually
get
think
you.
I will be. I haven't seen. There's a lot of people I haven't seen in a while.
Goldberg's going to be there, and hopefully K&S Collectibles will come through with that.
Kevin Nash.
Nash is not going to be there. I didn't see him.
Ah.
Is he? Scott Hall's going to be there.
I haven't seen Scott in a while.
Yeah, Greg the Hammer Valentine's going to be there.
He's nice.
Yeah. We're K&S Collectibles is trying to work a deal where we can interview the man, and if we do, I'm gonna say Jeremy says some bad things about it.
If not, there's I'll tell you about it off.
Off camera. Yeah, I know there's a big announcement. Joe was telling me we really can't
There's a
say.
show on June 7th.
Jermaine's gonna be there.
On June
Is he?
7th.
I don't know.
Well, that's Jermaine. You know about the whole Gangone thing with him, right?
No, I don't know anything.
Who?
Well,
Who?
the United States Heavyweight Champion,
Who?
RPW.
Oh,
Okay,
Okay.
Pro Wrestling, Anthony Gangone. Oh, you're not gonna call him,
I
are
should call him.
you?
Like, what's his beef?
Well, it seems that Jeremy has a thing with Mr. Gangone.
who?
Because
He
they
didn't
had
know my
Should I
name
get- should I get
last
his
time.
side?
No.
Oh, there it is, Anthony Gangone right
Should I
there.
get his side?
Well,
That's okay.
you do know that we had an interview with Gangone after he beat one of Chris Envy, a good friend of Team Angry. He ended up defeating Chris Envy, and Envy had to leave RPW
I know
for a
who
while.
that is.
And I interviewed Chris, which was a great thing to, a legend. He interviews the champ, screws up the whole interview. Gangone was going to kill him. Said he should be
I thought
fired.
it went off without a hitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a matter of perspective.
Oh, and ever since then, so at the last at the last RPW event, Jeremy and I had a bet, a piece of my collection against a piece of his collection. Where if Gangone won, I get Jeremy's piece of his collection, and if Justin Tunis, the Hammer, if he won, Jeremy got his pick out of something here.
Oh, you got to pick from here. So you already said that this is what I want from your collection, and he's.
It was one of my Green Lantern rings against one of his Superman pieces. Unfortunately, Scumbag Nation ran in the ring. It came to a no contest. We weren't there anyway, but Jeremy was running his mouth off to Gangone on Facebook.
That's weird. He never does that.
No.
So
out of character.
I wouldn't know what a meme was if it wasn't for Jeremy.
I wouldn't know
See,
what a meme was
it's not
if
like-
it wasn't for my
Now,
wife.
you see, myself, I have issues
Yeah.
with a certain group at RPW, but I don't sweat them. I don't sweat them at all, and I don't care exactly about who they are. And you know what? I really don't care. I don't care at all. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back with LHV's Artist of the Week. Well, anyway, Mad Z, they're having a movie
Violence.
coming out. They're looking for investors in the movie. It's Dice Let's Die. If you want to invest in a horror movie that's local right here in Western Mass, or even want to be in it, contact me. I'll get you in contact with Mad Z. I wanted to throw that out there real quick because I gave Dave a promise I would do it, and Dave, there you go. Speaking of great art, I'm going to bring up our Artist of the Week.
Sure.
All right, I want to introduce.
Oh. Can I introduce the rest of the week?
Yeah, just read a teleprompter. Go ahead.
Okay. The LHV, and even though you have a problem with these people, it's okay.
I don't have a problem with that artist. It says.
Well, you haven't read the rest of it.
It's-
It's coming up. It's coming
What?
up. LHV,
Oh no!
Artist of the Week.
You had something to do
Rev
with
it
this.
up.
You had.
Pile it up. I have
If
anything
you
to do with
smell-
this.
No.
It's Todd Avery of the Full Throttle Wrecking Crew.
All right, that right now is our time for cosplayer of the week. Andy, would you please do the honors?
Yes. Cosplayer of the week is Julia Coelho.
Julia, thank you.
Congratulations. right, and thank you very much, Leah Julia. Well, that's not your name. Thank you anyway. So, good job.
See, that's a little ploy that we have here in the Geek Lair, where if we can't pronounce somebody's last name, we make the guests do it.
Yeah.
It's
Dirty.
Yeah, exactly. It makes us look smarter than we usually apparently
does?
are. What?
I look smart.
No.
Oh.
Look at
Short trip.
look what he's wearing. look what he's wearing. Bobby and I talked about it.
Have you guys seen the new concept art?
I feel like I'm at
for
We're
He-Man?
talking about
Sleepover in
He-Man the
7th
movie?
grade. It's great.
He-Man the movie. The
We're not
concept
talking.
art
Stop it.
is
We're
out.
making fun of
They
you.
have concept art of
Look what
what Battle Cat and He-Man are supposed to look. Oh, it looks great.
The one in the 80s
you
was
gonna
which,
wear-
I actually like the one from
we
the
got
80s.
gonna wear
Flash, we got Green Lantern, Aquaman even. I mean,
How
he's
you
by
gonna
the
wear
balls,
a
but there he is.
I believe that's Aquaman. Right, Julia?
Aquaman. Well, you should hear how he says it.
Aquaman.
Say cool.
Yes, the problem.
There's blanket sheets.
You hear this? Listen.
What?
Go ahead.
There's blanket sheets like that.
I know, I have them. Oh, you think I'm supposed to be embarrassed? I told your boys downstairs I pimp what up. I'm wearing.
Do you have a
No. I don't have the cape on today though.
Oh, that's.
Look, you can see the buttons in the back where the cape hooks onto.
I don't want
And
it.
Andy's wife is off screen going.
I was gonna wear the. I
See, I got
was gonna
my
wear.
I
Teenage
know.
Mutant Ninja Turtle gloves.
You got Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Oh, nice,
I don't
dude.
have any
I
of
was
that.
gonna wear my Batman onesie, which
my butt
also
with a
has
shawl.
yeah, right. Panther looks dope.
Oh,
He's like,
wow.
that's sick. I've never seen. I got this at.
There was
I think
a-
Boston last
There
year.
was an At Midnight they had a mounted Panther coming out of a
Nice.
mirror
Really?
that somebody had shown on a site. Site turned out to be a bunch of bondage equipment other than that. But other than, it was pretty
Oh.
interesting.
What's in my house? I swear.
It was his house.
Getting to what you say, yes, I did see the concept art for Battle Cat. Is it real?
I don't know. I can't find any where. I hate the internet.
It's-
It's
don't
so
you
Hey,
difficult to
Neil
find out
Blomkamp
stuff
can make an
real.
alien movie, then I believe that the He-Man movie could happen. So I'd like to
Right,
see that
good
concept.
one.
Right,
Good
not
one.
like. You remember the
Staying
He-Man
in
movie with Dolph
Eternia.
Lundgren?
The synthesizer.
You never saw
Yeah,
that?
the key
Yeah.
there, man.
Oh,
well, we have to rearrange the key. What was it?
So the keys got mixed up when it went
Hold
through
on
the
one
floor.
second.
Yes.
Guys,
Oh, shit.
Bobby never saw Masters of the Universe live action.
Oh,
I have to say their Skeletor was dope.
spoiler alert.
Please.
Oh, the Skeletor was great with Evil Lynn.
Yeah,
Can I
okay.
Google
Oh,
this?
man.
Can I Google this?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
can probably watch it for
Yeah.
free on
I'm
YouTube.
talking about
Dolph,
Might be
hold
on
on,
that.
hold on.
No.
Dolph,
The Skeletor was the best part of it.
Dolph
It really
Lundgren.
was.
Dolph
And then the
Lundgren.
principal from Back to the Future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr.
Dolph,
Belding.
Dolph
Or
Lundgren.
not Belding, what's his
Quiet.
name? The bald guy.
Quiet.
Who is he? Ah!
Quiet. Dolph Lundgren was He-Man.
Mr. McFly.
You know Dolph Lundgren,
Yeah.
the Russian from
Yeah.
Rocky?
Yes.
Yep. He's gonna kick
Hold
your
on.
ass.
DC Comics Presents 47 was actually the concept art for him was Dolph Lundgren as He-Man. It was like, oh my god, why does he look like Dolph Lundgren?
We're talking about
We're
He-Man.
talking about Draco here.
Yes, he was He-Man.
The Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He-Man.
he
I
was
must
He-Man.
use power of grace.
So, go ahead. Explain to Bobby. Explain to Bobby about the Masters of the Universe movie.
Oh, the Masters of the Universe movie was brilliant at 10 and horrible at 35.
Oh yeah. It really was.
It doesn't hold up at all.
It's kind of like the cartoon, the original cartoon.
Yeah, the basic premises is somehow, I believe it was it's been a while since I've seen it, but this girl ends up with this,
Courtney Cox.
Courtney
Courtney
Cox
Cox.
ends up
Oh
with
my
this
God.
tube-shaped synthesizer device that turns out to be an interdimensional porter.
And to get to work, you have to.
Yeah, so they play it, and then, like his friend is like, "This thing came from Japan. I know what it is." So then they take it, and somehow it has a nylon strap on it.
Oh
too,
yeah.
So whatever,
Yes.
and so they take it around, and then the He-Man comes from Eternia, and they land in front of his girlfriend's rib shack,
Along
where she
with
works.
Evelyn
Rib shape?
and
Yeah,
Rib shack.
she works at a rib shack. So they steal a bucket of ribs, and it turns out that they're all vegetarians, right? Because Man-at-Arms explains to the group that well, what you're eating here is animal meat, and they're like, "Oh, disgusting!" And they're all, anyways, I can do the whole movie. So, but,
No, please.
I'm listening. I'm
so
intrigued.
and then what was the name of the little dwarf? dude?
Gwildor.
Gwildor goes, "Oh, it tasted good," and he throws it away, right? So then, madness ensues. There's a fight in a junkyard. Yada yada
The
yada.
guys when they're coming through the portal and they're on their.
Oh
They-
yeah.
they made a character Blade
Yeah.
specifically for the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So and then somehow I forget exactly what happens. The portal opens. They figure out the portal, and they all go back to Eternia. And that's where the principal from Back to the Future stays, and the good guys win.
Yeah.
So-
But
He
now-
hooks up with the
That's the
sorceress.
Reader's Digest
That's
version.
right. I just thought
Okay,
about
and-
that.
What's that?
He hooks up with the sorceress.
Oh,
That's why he stays
damn.
in Eternia.
Oh, that's right.
Because the sorceress was actually
Kind of like it here.
Bobby's like,
Yeah.
Google.
Google this.
It's insane.
Uh,
But there's a great scene there where Skeletor, Evelyn is kneeling in front of Skeletor, and he just it was a really good Skeletor. He was like,
There was.
I'm
Frank
gonna
Langella.
kill this motherfucker, and he's like stroking Evelyn's head, and you're like, is this what's this is awesome and creepy.
well, let's see. Meg Foster was Evelyn.
Yeah.
Frank Langella, Perry White from Superman Returns
Yep.
was, and Dracula, 79. He was. Yeah, that's it right there.
Please wait while we Google search.
Yes.
And that's it right there. And let's see. Billy Barty was Gwildor.
Yeah, that's right, Billy.
The
Barty.
father from Doogie Howser was Man at Arms.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
I never realized.
Dude, I wish I had your memory because I'm sitting there. I'm like, I can remember
I-
the movie
okay.
perfectly, but who
Wait.
was in it besides Dolph Lundgren and Courtney?
As Rose would say, I can't remember anyone's birthday.
Hmm.
I can't remember 2 plus 2. But
That's not something
But-
you remember.
but wait a minute,
It's just
but-
common knowledge.
but I can remember anything that happened in any movie.
Yeah.
I can happen in any comic book, any cartoon, what episode came in what order.
You really do.
Because-
that gets annoying.
Full cast
I sit there and want to
it-
Google
No
it.
problem.
And what happens is she calls me
Snorks.
a fountain of useless information.
Yeah, that's weird because off camera my wife is just nodding and agreeing right now.
It is. She's like, she just looks up. What?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember the rest. They had those two, like, they look like demonized snarfs.
Yeah.
They were the demons or something. I can't remember the
I can't
characters'
remember the
names.
I can't
But I know
remember.
there was Blade. They specifically made Blade and him and He-Man. I've been waiting a long time for this. And
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren.
Oh,
the
crap,
most
I remember
stupidest
that.
part in the movie, what killed the movie for me, Bob, and Andy,
Yeah.
was when Dolph Lundgren raised the sword.
Not Jeremy though.
Yeah.
No,
F me.
Yeah, that's right. He raises the sword. He goes, "I have power." I'm like, "What?"
No. It's a very specific power.
Yeah.
In fact, it's the power.
But he goes, "I have power." I'm like,
That's
"What
how
the
long
heck?"
it's been since I've seen it. I didn't
You know what I'm
know
saying?
that.
See,
Did he
they
say that?
kept that in
I
there?
have power.
Now-
Biff Tanner the Third, he had power.
Now
That's
to
how you
show
get over water.
to,
Not the power.
now,
Though.
to tell
The
our
power goes.
to tell our viewers out in the video
scope.
scope, to tell our viewers out in the video scope,
Video scope.
and to tell you, and that you already know how big of a geek I am.
Sure.
When that movie came out,
Dude, I'm reading the comics still.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
following the
Wait a
new
minute.
one.
Would
Like,
you
I
shut up?
love
Is
He-Man.
that Archie or is it?
no, it's
No,
not.
no, it's
Topps.
DC.
It's
DC.
DC.
Oh,
DC's doing it now.
DC.
Like they're
Topps is
kicking
good.
ass too.
Oh.
Like who started on it?
Can I tell you how much of a geek I
No,
am?
shut up.
I had the sticker
Oh,
book
but I
from
do
that
have
movie.
something to gripe about with DC because with this new series,
I did. I actually had the sticker
Eternity
book.
Wars. They had a special variant that was the toys. What was it called? The Matty Collector variant. And so I ordered it specifically for that because you can't get it in stores, and I don't want to pay eBay prices because I'm not that guy. And I just called them last week because they haven't been sending me
hungry?
my issues, and they're already up
His
to issue
stomach
3,
just
and they're like, "We
growled.
don't have it."
I
And
thought it
hate
was a
you.
tiger. I thought it was a tiger. Oh my god, are you alright? That was loud. The
It's hungry
camera
for the
probably.
belt.
Did you? Our show for this week. Thank you for watching. I want to thank. I know I have such fun when we have cool guests on. I don't want to end it, but unfortunately, we only
So
got
much
a
to
certain
say.
amount of time that we have. I want to thank Andy Arnott for coming on, and we're going to get him on the show a bunch more times, especially at Boston Comic Con. We're going to talk about that off show.
Sounds good.
Thank you, sir, for always coming on. It's
Thank
a
you for
pleasure.
having me.
I can't wait till you take one of those straps home so you can sit here in the
I'll
geek
take
lair
them
with
both.
us.
Took them both.
Damn. Greedy.
I want to thank Julia for being cosplayer of the week. I want to thank Todd, thank you for being artist of the week. I appreciate it.
Mr. X.
And Mr. X Comics, thank you for being our proud sponsors with K&S Collectibles, Wood Eye Comics,
COS.
LHV Publishing. See ya.